What's
Up
GTI.
We are back for a new virtual semester here at TIU.
We hope that you're all staying safe and healthy and remembering to social distance.
Our first video, we asked a few GTFs what they've been doing while they social distance.
To keep myself busy during this pandemic, I have been doing lots of yoga through YouTube videos and tutorials. I've also been catching up on some reading that I've been wanting to do. I FaceTime my friends and family back home every day, and I've also been playing the ukulele a lot, so that's been really fun.
One way that I've been keeping busy lately is by doing a lot of cooking. I like to try new recipes and create my own. So lately I've discovered that I can make edible cookie dough. And this is really popular with my family right now. One other thing that I've been doing is a lot of organizing in my house and getting rid of some things that I don't need.
I've been entertaining myself at home by reading thick, dense books about books, so people think I'm smart. I also listen to a lot of love songs to keep my heart muscle both strong and sensitive.
So how do I entertain myself at home? I've been catching up on a lot of things I want to do in my free time, like cooking, baking, reading books, watching movies, TV episodes, things that you normally do on the weekend but you don't always get to. And I especially love having dance parties because it helps me have fun and exercise since I can't go outside, well, except on my balcony.
How do I entertain myself at home? I read books and stories, and I try to cook new foods that I've never tried before. I really like to use new ingredients that are unfamiliar to me.
A new hobby that I would like to acquire is to learn some new dance moves. So maybe when this pandemic is over, I'll show you some of what I learned.
A hobby that I would like to try is yoga because I think it would be good to relax my mind during this stressful time.
A new hobby that I would like to try is singing. I have a smooth and soulful voice and an elegant charisma, so I'm sure that would go great.
I would really like to try baking bread. I know how to bake cakes and cookies and brownies, but I've never tried baking bread. I'm a little scared, but I really want to try doing that now that I have the time.
Recently, I also started crocheting, but so far I have only made one very long scarf. So maybe I need to learn to crochet a new pattern so I can make something new.
Well, it seems like everyone's been keeping their distance.
And speaking of keeping our distance, that's our phrase of the week. Welcome back to another semester of Phrase of the Week. You might be thinking, hey, James looks a little bit different this semester. But if you look closely, I'm actually an entirely different person named Zach. Okay, so the phrase this week is keep your distance. This means to stay away from or avoid getting near someone or something. Or it can also mean to avoid getting too friendly with people. So I might say something like, I'm feeling a little bit sick today, so you should probably keep your distance. Or someone else might say, I tried to become friends with Zach because he seems so cool and interesting, but he always keeps his distance. So if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, it's probably best to keep your distance from everyone else. See you next time for Phrase of the Week. Now, one thing about keeping your distance is it makes it a bit hard to celebrate holidays.
That's true. And speaking of holidays, last Sunday was Easter. Let's learn a little more about it in Culture Corner.
Easter, traditionally a springtime holiday, is a celebration of life and new beginnings. Easter began as a Christian holiday and is celebrated in countries with a large Christian population. It is also a national holiday in many European countries. Easter is always on a Sunday. However, the date changes each year. There are many traditions that are enjoyed during the Easter season. One of the most famous parts of Easter is the Easter egg. These decorated eggs are a symbol of new life. In the past, people would dip real eggs in dye to make them brightly colored. But these days, most Easter eggs are made of plastic and filled with candy. Germany was the first country with stories about an Easter bunny hiding Easter eggs for children to find. This German tradition spread to many other countries. Today, many people think the Easter bunny is an important part of Easter. Like the Easter bunny, many people make baskets filled with treats and candy to share with children on Easter Sunday. What part of Easter sounds most interesting to you? Colorful eggs, a cute bunny, or a basket full of candy? As we enter our first semester, it's a good time to celebrate life, new beginnings, and eat some candy. Happy Easter!
Well, that's all we have time for this week.
The next episode will be in 2 weeks.
I hope you enjoy your first full week of classes. See you next time.